And then it been one point that the spring been getting hard as hell. Like, so the actual spring, like the game room, Kathy Barbershop, Ernie's, the corner store, all that, the area, Doug's, Beepers, all that, well, Doug's Seafood, but all that area where we used to be at, that shit been firecracker hot. Like, Ducky them boy down there going up the road from them niggas down there, kids with a shipping audio video back then. Them are like some of the first time like that shit ever been happening to niggas, you know, in our generation. You know what I mean? So them boys been up the road. So now niggas all over the place. You know, I remember late night, me, Lil E, who the fuck else used to be with us inside fucking Jimmy house? That big house right there on the corner, been owned by black people. Matter of fact, most of them houses in that neighborhood been owned by black people, dog. For real, for real. That been a black area. And just before spring been a two-way street. That's why that shit be so funny driving down that motherfucking now. You be like, damn, this shit is a fucking two-way. Like even a one-way. That's another way you could have sling because you could have see the police coming from as soon as they turn off on Meeting Street or King Street, wherever they been coming from, we could have see them. You know what I'm saying? But we started playing Jimmy spot late night though. Jimmy been a late night spot. Funny shit, but that nigga E. Hey dog, so me and this nigga Lil E, God bless the dead. Me and this nigga down that fight and goddamn elementary school, goddamn middle school, then him and Joey, God bless the dead, pull that bullshit. And Bert, what caused that big shit with us and them off the park? Like I tell you, I break my hand hurting E. We been fighting at the car wash. We fight them boy at the car wash. We fight them boy off the hills inside Piggly Wiggly parking lot. We fight them boy on Cypress Street. And that shit escalated to the older niggas to even like a low tension. Even one night after Big Daddy, I remember Ken and Tyreek fighting. Ken, Joey brother. Like I'm telling you, like a lot of shit, bro. A lot of shit just used to be happening. But anyway, going back to the spring. Like I said, we used to be in Jimmy house, and Jimmy house used to be pumping. And you know, this nigga E is a nasty nigga. Hey dog, some of them niggas always been who they been. You know, like I always been who I is. Some niggas always been who they been, dog. Hey, that nigga used to be on some evil shit. I just say, listen, man, go ahead. I don't want nothing to do whatever. But one thing about him, that nigga outside of the evil shit, that nigga had them girls. And this was crazy because this nigga BM, Kia them and Loving and them little apartments right there. This nigga go walk by LJ's and we young at the time. We like 18, 19. Well, I 18. He might already been 19. He walking down by LJ's. This nigga bringing girls back to Jimmy's spot. Jimmy Heat out. The spot cold as a bitch. We got bad bitches in there. We got pocket full of money. I remember this shit specifically because we had them King Griffey Juniors, them white powder blue with the one of them shit had the yellow soul in them. I remember me, I had them, Low E had them. I remember Willa had them. Like a bunch of niggas on the spring had them shit. But dog, I remember we had them girl in there. Them girls say, hey, y'all ain't got no heat. But that nigga Jimmy shit, cause he really, so we started, that's what we said, man, Jimmy, how the fuck to light the fireplace? Dog, we had a lot of memories on that spring, dog. And even from that, like I said, the police was so hot. So now we start spending more time at Cotty's, the pool hall right around the corner, spending time in Mudtown. So I remember one day we inside Mudtown shooting pool, me, Willa. I forget who else been with us, but well, all us kind of been cool. But he been a nigga, I ain't gonna call a nigga name, cause respectfully, I do gotta tell the story, so I ain't gonna call your name. And respect to your niece and your nephew, them, cause well, your nephew, alright, you know what I mean, yeah. But your niece, salute to her. So anyway, we in there shooting pool, and somehow I don't think the nigga ain't want to pay me, dog. I had random situations back then, dog. So I said, nigga, you think you ain't about to pay? I said, man, listen to me. We arguing out there in Mudtown. And what Mudtown been, right now, that's a pizza place. You know, if you on Spring Street and you make that, say if you turn off of King Street and make that right on the Spring and then bust another right on St. Philip, Mudtown used to be where that pizza place is now. And that pizza place, that my little spot. The more I got the good shit. But anyway, because that pizza place, I used to do comedy. Like, in the future, I used to do comedy down the street. They had a little comedy spot. But anyway, we in this shooting pool. The nigga ain't want to pay. I say, man, one of them boy tripping. Now I kind of angry because them nigga tripping. They ain't tripping like they don't think I could do something to them. They just, you know how homeboys trip. So I tell the nigga, man, let's walk in the bathroom. Them boy getting, I said, no, this is me and this nigga. I forget who else been with us. Anyway, but you know, I remember the gun. I used to keep that shit on me. We walk in the bathroom. Nigga say, hey, man, dog, you ain't banked the ball. Bop. I whap him. Boy, I would chop the shit out that nigga. I chop his ass up with that iron. You hear me? Shit here, nigga. Boy, give me my money. And I ain't gonna say, listen, one thing about me now, I ain't acting like no super nigga, cause every nigga in the street been doing these same type of shit. The streets just been like that, dog. Like shit, the police, man, listen, I gotta get pistol whooped 2 times. Not from no nigga, from a police. Later on down the line, when the U.S. Marshal get me, I get, them boy pistol whoop me when I've been on the run. And then when I run from Jenkins, J Nice, what the fuck the other nigga name? Costanza, them niggas been nasty, dog. Them niggas, one day I run through Ms. Liz's yard, I jump the gate, I get through by the Gip yard, I run through Ms. Ethel yard, my nigga, I done run back, loop back, and another car come round. That bitch ass nigga Jenkins catch me. So, well, I've been running, as I run into the Gip yard, I don't even know if this ain't even been the Gip then, because this round of time, Miss Mary been living next door. I don't know if this been the Gip then. So, boom, but I run through that yard. The boy grabbed me. I chopped him. Bop. I chopped the fuck out that boy. I had that boy nose leaking. Dog, when I tell you the rest of them police hold me, that boy chopped me 3 times with that iron. Man, that boy posted with me. Because this been the first time the U.S. Marshal shit happened after that. Years later after that. But that boy chopped me with that iron, dog. So when them boys take me to the police station, they ain't find the work. You know what I mean? So I did have a pistol out there, but that shit been under that AC that day. So cool. Them boys take me to the station. They charge me with the bears been out there because they take me down for open container, loitering, and resisting arrest. And they try to get down there and charge me with assault on the officer because I leaked Jenkins. I stick that nigga in his nose and he been bleeding. But the lady say, man, either she been a sergeant who been working behind the desk. She said, I ain't letting y'all charge him with assault on the officer. Y'all fuck him up. Man, they fucked the dog. That pistol shit, fuck me. I been leaking. Dog, I been leaking out my nose, my lip, and I had a blood shot. I been leaking out my eye, dog. The black lady said, no, I ain't gonna let y'all do that. And even another black lady who been up and rising, and she had become a fatter black lady, respectfully. I don't know if that's somebody's mama. Her name is Tarnett, a police officer, fat up, cause yeah, she been raw. She been raw. All my big homies, they go on the block, I say, boy, you a raw little one. All the big homies were like, boy, all us love her. Like, not never did nothing with her, but they been like, boy, she been raw since school days. You know what I mean? But, dog, that just been the atmosphere around there. And, like, you know what else been going on? Like, we been riding, the whoops been coming out. You know, that when Meech had the Thunderbird, the orange Thunderbird, Pacino had the van. Which one does nigga have first? The van or that Eldorado, that bowling ball Eldorado? Niggas been mixing up, dog. Niggas been mixing up. Shot Dog had the black Crown Vic. I had the white Crown Vic. Fucking, what else we had going on right there? That's when Pistol come home, he used to have the Volvo. That nigga had that little CRX. And I got to get back to that CRX later in the story because that's a legendary story in itself. But yeah, them been just hell of a times, dog.